So, you've designed your website, now what? In this video, I'll be going through the things that you need to do in order for you to have a successful business, or if you're an entrepreneur, the steps that you need to do to plan your business and plan your website in order for you to gain leads and also sales. Okay, so the very first thing that you need to do is you need to have a way of capturing your leads, because when you have your leads coming to your website and you capture them, it makes your marketing much easier. So there are a lot of services out there that can help you achieve this goal. So in order for you to capture these leads and grow your mailing list, there are two main things that you need to have in place. So I'm assuming that you already have a website. The first thing you're going to need is an autoresponder service. So now there are several out there, and currently I'm actually testing quite a few. I've used MailChimp, I've used Infusionsoft, I've also used ActiveCampaign and Aweber. But to be honest with you, I haven't been really happy with their service, and I'll explain why maybe in another video. Okay, so the autoresponder that I recommend is ConvertKit. Now, the reason why I recommend ConvertKit is because it's very easy to use, it's very affordable, and also when it comes to the people that subscribe to your website, there are no duplicates, which is the problem that I was suffering before. Because if one person subscribes to your website on 3 opt-ins, that means they are counted as 3 people with these other autoresponders. So ConvertKit is one of those which, if one person subscribes, they're only counted as 1. And this is also good because you don't get to pay a lot of money for the same people, because a lot of these autoresponder companies charge you based on your email size. Okay, so now that we've established that you need an autoresponder company, and I've mentioned that ConvertKit is the best one, you're also going to need some sort of plugin that helps you capture these. Now, ConvertKit comes by default with its own capture option, but it's not very robust. It doesn't do quite a lot, but there are ways when you use, say, DIVI, for example, you can make it look beautiful, and I will be showing you some examples here. Okay, so let me show you what I mean by collecting leads or growing your audience. So if I come over here to mac.live, now this is one of my websites. Now here is just a website where I help people achieve financial freedom through online marketing. So we talk about online marketing tips, we talk about strategies, content creation, social media marketing, and so on. So what I'm doing here is, as soon as someone lands on this page, and by the way, this actually works, I'm enticing them to leave their name and email. In return, I'm giving them marketing lessons for free. Okay, so obviously, if you want to grow your business and you want to expand, your company, and you want to generate leads or have all these tips and techniques, obviously you'd want to leave your email and name. So this is how you get people who are really interested in what you do or the content that you create. So by giving them something back of value, they're giving you information. So that's the trade-off. So this is why you want to do this. Okay. Now, let me show you another example. So this is one way I'm building my list, and I will show you where all these emails are going. Okay, so in another example here, this is on diviuniversity.com, and again, this is actually working. Now here, I'm giving away a WordPress course, and by the way, if you don't have a website, you might as well go ahead and sign up, and this is a free, 100% free course that will teach you how to master WordPress right from the ground up. Okay, so here is how I'm capturing this. Now, this is just a different option. So if someone comes here and says, yes, I want the free WordPress course, and they click this, you get a pop-up, and again, this is asking for the name and email address. Right, so now that we can, now we have these several ways of actually collecting these leads, let me show you where they go. So if I come over here to Market Hero, we can see here that, in fact, the free course is right here. We can see here that this hasn't been running for long, actually. It's already made 176 leads, right? And these numbers are just crazy, right? On average click-through rate of 62%. So that means majority of people that are clicking on it are actually signing up. Okay, which is fantastic. Now, when these people sign up, they're added now to a list, which I can then say, promote my new courses that are coming up. I can also give them more free stuff. I mean, it just depends how you're going to communicate with your audience. But this is the best way you can actually interact with your audience that have been added to your mailing list. Okay, so if we go deeper into this, in fact, I can click this icon here. Now, this is the process. They're added onto this opt-in. So this is the opt-in. That pop-up that you saw, and then I apply a tag to them, and then they get sent an email. So this is where now you can start creating your funnel. Okay, now I'm going to leave this for another video, because I'm excited to be talking about Market Hero, because this is one of those services which I wish I had right from the beginning. Okay, so I will do a full review and show you how this works. Okay, so here you can broadcast, you can actually write an email that you can send out. So here, if I come over here to see stats, I can actually see how many people actually opened and how many clicked and so on. So this is how you want to be interacting with people that subscribe onto your mailing list. Okay, now this is a Market Hero. Now, if I go back here onto my website, I'll go into my dashboard. Okay, now before I show you this, I just want to show you the other way that you could do this. Now, this is using a service called Thrive Themes. Okay, they come up with a Thrive Leads, which enables you to just copy a shortcode and paste onto your post like what you see here. So when you paste your shortcode, it just brings up the name, email, and this is the opt-in box, okay, that comes with it. Now, the beauty of these services that I'm talking about is they also tie in and work with ConvertKit. So everything that's entered here gets added automatically onto ConvertKit. Now, let me go into ConvertKit and show you how my account looks like. Okay, so I'm going to click on Login. So here I have several lists that I have here that I'm building, okay? So here you can see I have a free WordPress course. Now, I've split this between two companies. I'm seeing what ConvertKit does and also what Market Hero does, but it's the same thing. You know, here the services, this is just a basic autoresponder similar to what we have with Market Hero. It's just the difference in how it works, which I will, as I mentioned before, I'll be talking about. Okay, so here we can see all our subscribers are here. I'm going to click this so we can see the subscribers. So this is the form that comes with it, and as I mentioned, it's quite basic. So all you do is you can actually install the plugin onto your website, add the shortcode, and this is what shows up. And when people add their email address, they'll be added directly onto this free course list. Okay, so the subscribers are here. If you click on subscribers, you get the whole list of subscribers. So here it's 75. There's the conversion rate. You can download your subscriber list and do all sorts of things. So let's say you want to move from this service to a different service. All you have to do is to download the subscriber list and then, take them elsewhere. And then if I come over here to broadcast, as I mentioned earlier on, the most important thing here is to make sure that you're sending emails to your list, giving them things of value so that they stay on the list. And if you provide good value, they're likely going to stay on your list and spend money with you. And this is how you make money online and also grow your business. Okay, so these are the emails that are being sent out. So if I can see here for this one here, it's 77 clicks. This one here has 55 clicks. So imagine if, let's say, a percentage of these 55 people are actually buying your product. That would be really cool. So you're not really spending so much money with Facebook advertising or YouTube advertising. So you can just use your mailing list. And this is how a lot of companies or the experienced social media marketing experts actually do this. They use their mailing list, and this is the most responsive. So what you can also do here is you can test headlines and see which headline works better. But as I mentioned, I will be doing a full review of ConvertKit, and also depending on the response, I may actually do even a getting started course on ConvertKit for anyone who is a beginner that's trying to build their business. Okay, so I've shown you how to do this, and quickly here, it also has a similar service to Market Hero, where you can actually do your automations. So you could say, all right, so when someone subscribes, what do they do next? They come over here, you pause. I mean, you you add a tag, and then if you come here, you can say stop, wait 5 minutes, and then send an email, and so on. If someone opens, what happens? If someone doesn't open, what happens? So this is one way you can automate your whole system. So you don't have to be sending emails every single day. You can actually put these in a funnel, and these happen all the way based on those triggers. So this is one of the best ways you can actually grow your business and set it up for success. Okay, so now that I've shown you this, let's come over here and let me show you how this is getting all the stats. So if I come over here to Thrive dashboard and I go into Thrive leads, so we can see here that all my capture forms are capturing all sorts of things here. So this one here has a conversion rate of 32%. And this is a DIVI, free DIVI layout that I gave away on one of my tutorials. So it looks like a lot of people have responded to that, and 359 has been added to my mailing list. So as you can see, it's all about giving away something of value in order for you to grow your email list. So this is something that you may want to add to your website, because to be honest with you, once you have a website, you have to think of ways to now make it a machine that will generate you leads and also make you money. Otherwise, there's no point in having a website if you're an entrepreneur or a business owner. All right, so that does it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments box below. And also, do make some suggestions on what sort of videos that you would like to see, so I can plan these ahead and show you. Okay, so until next time, thanks for watching and see you soon.